Mark Wayne Glasmire knows firsthand that success doesn't come easily. After spending several years in Nashville working towards signing that ever-elusive major label deal, he moved to Texas a little disillusioned with the music industry. Nevertheless, he kept working and now has a new EP released earlier this year. His latest single has already hit #1 in Europe, and the catchy tune is one you won't soon forget. Here is Kelly Lynn talking with Mark about his music in Nashville's Hillsboro Village.
I'm catching up with Mark Wayne Glasmire. Now, I just heard your single. What a great song. It's got such a fun feel to it. I Like You, and
Thank you.
Easy title.
Yeah, thanks. It's kind of like got the Jimmy Buffett kind of summery thing going, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it just makes you feel happy. And I saw the video. You guys shot it in front of like all these bright, colorful walls. We're actually in front of one of those now.
Yeah, actually, we wanted to, we had originally planned to go like to a beach someplace. So we kind of wanted to make it like a beachy thing, and Harold Jarbo, the video producer, said, you know, we can really get some good shots. There's some kind of beachy looking, got the colors and stuff like at the beach, you know. So we said, okay, let's do that, and we just had a blast.
I like the feel of watching the video because obviously the song makes you feel good and happy, but in the video there's times where you're singing and people are just walking by, and it's almost like you're singing on the street to people.
But yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. We actually came down with just, you know, kind of did everything. Everybody that's in the video just came walking by. So
well, that was inexpensive. That was nice and easy.
It was really nice. Yeah, low budget, you know.
Yeah.
But it was good, and I was amazed at how many people like were willing to be in it. It was pretty cool. And some people were a little reluctant, but we kind of flirted a little bit, and you know, got them to do it with us. So it was fun.
There are so many things that I like in this world. Most of all, I like you.
Your music, you wrote the song, and do you write everything? And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it obviously I've been doing it a long time, longer than most people, but most people at my age have given up already. But I've been writing a fairly long time. I actually put myself through college doing it. I've always had a day gig up until the last few years, so I'm doing it full time now, which has really been kind of fun. And
how nice.
Yeah, it's really been good. So
I think that's a great thing about music. There's really not an age on it. I mean, you can play your guitar and you can sing no matter where you're doing it. And look at you, you've had a hit in Europe. Talk about that.
Yeah, actually, this I've actually had several, but this particular song we released over there last summer, and the reason we did it over there first was only because timing-wise, we didn't have enough time to get it over here, because you do a lot more pre-marketing and things here than you do over there. You send it over there and they start playing it. Like the day they get it, they'll start playing it.
That's nice.
Here you have to, there's kind of a process.
Work radio.
Yeah, well, exactly, yeah. So, but over there, they just love to get it, and they start playing it. So it was actually #1 for 9 weeks on one particular chart, which was really nice. And so we're hoping that it has the same type of success here. You know, you never know. It's totally different. It's a totally different market here, and things are done differently, obviously. But we're hoping. Yeah, we think it's a good song. It is a happy song. It's short. You know, it doesn't take a lot of attention, you know, and it's so far the comments have been very positive, and just, you know, really excited about it. So,
what inspired you to write it?
You know, it's funny because I wrote it years ago, and I actually I tend to write a lot of ballads because I love to sing ballads and I love to listen to ballads. So I wanted to write something a little more, you know, a little more light and carefree and a little more upbeat, and I thought, you know, geez. You know, Jimmy Buffett, I love Jimmy Buffett, and his stuff is all party stuff and fun stuff. I thought, well, you know, I should write something like Jimmy Buffett would write, and that's what I did, and that's kind of how it's come across. And I mean, it took me like 30 minutes to write the song, you know.
That's usually how the best ones happen.
It is, you know, and I've had this for a really long time, like I said, and it's funny because it's one that it's certainly not one that I would consider one of my masterpieces, you know, but it looks like it's turning out to be one of the more popular ones.
I like you.
Now it's time for our weekly songwriter tip brought to you by Nashville Songwriters Association International. This week we sit down with Debbie Cochran as she talks about something every songwriter should do often.
If you're a songwriter, you need to read. You need to read fiction, nonfiction, magazines, anything. The more input you have in your brain, the more you have to draw from when you start writing lyrics. So read in order to write.
To learn more about NSAI, visit NashvilleSongwriters.com. That's about all the time we have for this week's show, but don't forget those new EPs we have up for grabs from Wayne Glasmire. Enter online only at InsideMusicRoad.com. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page too for all the latest news and events going on around town. We're going to leave you today with the new video from Mark, I Like You. Until next time, I'm Bailey for Inside Music Row, and I'll see you again real soon.